Hey guys, this is Crow and welcome back to Manic Modcraft. This is exactly where we left off, and there is one change that you will notice, and that is the map. Now, we used to use the raised minimap, but I was finding that there was a few minor issues with that. It was basically keeping worlds loaded that it didn't need to. So after researching a little bit on the internet, I've decided to use MapWriter. So this is the MapWriter screen. It's a little bit different, but you can still do things. I can still say, right, let's make this the home. I'll call it in group. Let's put the X, Y, and Z on. And here I can see, oops. Here I can see, there. I don't think I can actually see it on the actual map though, but you do see, if I click on there, I can't move the mouse to point, but it's in the middle of the screen. That little pink dot is home. What we're pressing now. Yeah, there we go. N twice to get it back onto the small one. Right, what we thought we'd look at today is the Bibliocraft. So this is how you look at anything on raised minimap for a particular plugin. So the @ and Bibble, and that's anything that's got Bibble in, so that's Bibliocraft. What we're going to look at is we're going to look at the shelves, potion shelves, armor stands, and bookcases to start off with, I think. Let's grab some wood. Let's grab some iron. I think that's all I'm going to need for the moment. Let's make some wood planks. Right. Oh, I remember the other thing I need. Where's that stone I saw? There's the stone. So I've got these stone, which I'm going to make into slabs. We're going to start off looking at the armor stand. So to make the armor stand, we use 3 of those and 2 of those. That's an armor stand. This looks kind of cool. If you remember, I said that you can't place anything in that gap there. Look, I'm trying to place it now. It won't work. If I try to place it there, it'll place it in the one in front, because these forged micro blocks are actually taking up that full block. You can only put other forged micro blocks in there to use that. So let's put the armor stand in that corner. If I click on it, you can see I can move my armor from me onto the armor stand. Let's put a light above it so we can see it a little bit better. So there's the armor stand. What else shall we do? Let's make a few. Let's make a few of those. If I do all of those all the way around like so, and put one of those in the middle, that makes a tool rack. Tool rack we'll put. Should we put it on the ground or should we put it up next to it? We'll put it up next to it. And then I've got this axe and the hammer. There's the hammer. In fact, let's put the hoe, because we won't use the hoe that often. The hoe and the hammer, we can put that onto this tool rack. Looks kind of cool. What's next? Let's try 3 of those down the middle. And those either side. This is a bookcase. Right, the bookcase I'm going to put over here because that's going to be of use for Ars Magica. You can see it is a bookcase, but there's no books in it. It's not like the little picture. If I right click on there, I can put any books in there. I think spell parchment. I think I can put spell parchment in there. Yeah, you can see I can move the spell parchment, and wherever I put it, it's a different colour book. So that's a good way of storing books and paper and things like that. That was a meteor. Sounded close. I hope it wasn't too close. I'm trying to remember how things are made. There we go. There's a shelf. So the bookshelf, if I put that underneath this tool rack, and right click on it with an empty hand, I can put things in it. So I can put my bow and my arrows in there, and you'll see the bow and the arrow. I can just right click on that particular thing and put all of the item into that shelf. So it's kind of useful. It's great little storage mods. What else did I say I was going to do? Potion shelf. Have I got any glass bottles? Let's have a look. Oops. No glass bottles there, so I'm going to make one. Don't think I've got any here, have I? No. So let's make some glass bottles. There we go. I'm going to need to make some more of those. So if I put a row of those and a row of those, a glass bottle in the middle, and one of those either side, that makes an oak potion shelf. So I can put the potion shelf above the bookcase, and then as that happens, we have 2 bottles spare, and you can put the bottles anywhere on the shelf. So this is going to be useful for potions and other stuff like that. What next is the question? Table. Let's do a table. Yes, let's do a table. Again, I need some of those. Drop those down to there, and drop that to there, put a couple of those down like so, and there's a table. Back. Let's drop that there. What use is a table? If I hold down shift and right click on it, you can see I've got one slot in there. I can put a sword onto the table. Great, isn't it? Sword on the table. Oh. That can be for anything as well. So I can put a nice little piece of string on the table. Why I would want a piece of string on the table, I don't know. Still, right. What else? Are we going to do anything else on here? Oh, that sounded like another meteor. Oh, yeah, the armour stands. There are actually 2 sorts of armour stand. As you can see here, we have an armour stand from the Chocolate Quest, which is 2 planks and 4 sticks. So let's make one of those as well, just so you can see what the difference is. So the 4 sticks. Good lord, there's a lot of... That sounded like it was coming from just over there. And an explosion as well, right? So you can see what I'm wearing now. I'm wearing my leather tunic and those fantastic pants. No, I'm not wearing anything. Just by right clicking on it, I swap whatever I'm wearing for whatever's on the dummy. Kind of handy. Right, I'm going to drop some stuff off here. I'm sure I'm doing this the wrong way around. Put those in there. Put the stone underneath. I suppose what I should do is have a quick look to see where those meteors hit, because they did sound pretty damn close. Right, so if I zoom out a little bit on the map, oh, looks like just south of us there was one impact. How close is that going to be? Ooh, looks like it's there. Be careful for that. That is quicksand. If you fall into that, it's bad news bear. But at the moment, let's run past. You can hear the flaming of the fallen meteors. The more of this meteor rock we can get, the better, because we can start making things like meteor shields. Have I got any of that yet? No. Oh! Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Finally. Right, let's get this meteor rock. 4. That's enough for some boots. Can't remember exactly what it is that I need to make the meteor shield. I'll have to check that out in a moment. Let's try and get a few more of those first before they all burn out. Yeah, you're doing quite well. 9. I'm sure that's going to be plenty. An alien creeper I've just killed. And I've got some red meteor gems as well. Very useful. I think 14 is a lucky number. 16 is an even luckier number. It's a steady quarter stack, isn't it? Right, let's quickly run around here. Get back to the base. And then the very last thing I'm going to do for this episode will be craft a meteor shield. So let's see, how far through are we? Meteor shield. Let's see if I can use that. Let's see, a helmet. That's a meteor shield. I need to have redstone and cobblestone. Have I got any redstone? No. You know what that means, don't you? That's right, I need to go mine some redstone. At least I have an iron pick. So let's head down our little mine shaft that we made earlier. I'm sure somewhere down here there will be some redstone. What's that? Oh yes, meteor. Let's keep heading down. Need to find some redstone. This wasn't a great idea, was it? Going down here with one torch. Let's just hope there's some redstone down here. Oh, we have bedrock, that's for sure. More coal. See, this is where these pants come in really useful. Because I'm breaking that stuff, even at a distance. And I'm getting the coal. 10. 11. 12. Brilliant. Really useful. However, if you're playing on a multiplayer server and you're trying to give somebody something, you throw it down on the ground and it reappears in your inventory. It's really, really annoying. I'm sure I mentioned that last episode. Well, it's that annoying I mentioned it twice. Oh, more iron. Brilliant. There doesn't seem to be any redstone down here. What level am I at? 8. 9, 10. Right, if it's level 10, I'm going to go into the size of a bat. I'm going to just mine one shaft. I can't see anything, and I'm sure you guys can't either. I know. I'm lost again. Right. I don't think I'm going to be able to find any redstone. Oh, ha ha ha! Surefire way of finding redstone, so you're not going to find any. Great. Okay, let's head back up. I forgot how fast it was to fly up. It's brilliant. I forgot what I was looking at now. Wasn't that? Oh, meteor shield, that's right. Right, so I need some cobble, which I've got loads of. I need some meteor, which I need 3 of. So 3 meteor. Bunch of cobble. And some redstone. And a meteor shield. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do with this meteor shield, while I'm in shape of a bat, fly up here and put it somewhere up above the streets and the houses. There we go. Let's see that charge. Now this is only going to be operating at about 20%, I think it is. You saw those red crystals. How many did I get actually? 3. That might be enough. Let's have a look. You can basically add these power crystals to the meteor shield and it will increase the strength. I'm now at 40%. 60%. 80%. And I need another red crystal. Let's see if we can quickly get one. Because I've left this for so long, all of the ores have turned into normal, which isn't good. Because there's less chance of it dropping the good stuff when it turns into this normal full of meteor. If it's the hot stuff, then you get a much better chance of it. And if you find alien creepers, they've got a decent chance of dropping it too. But we're on 80%. 80% does cover quite a large area. Oh. Ha 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 ha! Crystal! So you can see that shooting things up in the air. Once I add this one, we will be at 100%. How do we get that? So that is actually quite a good beacon for us while we're flying around to be able to see, that's where our base is. So that's a meteor shield. I'm going to craft a bit more armour because as you see I don't have an awful lot anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to use all of that and we're going to make the rest of it. You don't get any bonus for having a full set of the armour. But what am I doing? I don't want all of that, I just want one of those. What? One of those, that's right. Okay. And then chest piece. Great. Now I can look kind of cool. Not as a bat. In fact, this is what I look like. That looks cool, doesn't it? Let me turn back into myself. Just stand here, and I shall bid you a goodbye. And I shall speak to you next episode. Take care.